weeks of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Army Black Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I have checked in with the Army head coach here pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes Cale Helms. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might have a chance. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hill. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The RPO, it's complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
so nice when you're in offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. The defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal we need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fights off a defender. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's McClure. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Lets it fly. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tulane looking for the fourth down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. He's got him there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job.
And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Finds his man on the left. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes
a grab and room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the fullback. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Quarterback keep. Here's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Goes to the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself, fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Tulane right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's McClure. Finding some room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
A little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Turning it on. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Running inside, it's McClure.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Makes the grab, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulane. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
The Black Knights offense will go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Throws it deep. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Black Knights. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's McClure. Picks up the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Obviously didn't like on 1st down, and they use the timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's the pressure. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Black Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box.
Breaks into the open. Give him 114 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Running inside. It's Turner. They'll get him stopped just short of the end. They're in business here with a 1st down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now the run from the shotgun. Oh, he got loose. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run the option. Hard running there. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. He'll take it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Runs through the tackle. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And they can't make the connection.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll keep it again on the option. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Army! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, down here on the Tulane sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to...
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Moving out to the right. Intercepted just what... Defense is doctor ordered. Gets the back moving. Sticks it in his belly. Plows through the defense. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. They'll move the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Bring in the heat. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. The tackle. But he's got it first and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. On the option. They'll try the run. Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Black Knights! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. At the 35, he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
The throw. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Pressure coming, and they got it.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they're after him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
All the way back to the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Each brought down, but he went. After that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Army! And they grab the advantage. In the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
He'll be stopped in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back. Offense coming out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
It is your time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? It's going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and